Hello, peeps. Hello, Void. Welcome once again. Here I am, back, making dragons, because I need to make more dragons. If you're curious how our other friend turned out, he turned out pretty cute. Pretty cute. So currently we have 2 out of 3. Who's talking to me? Oh. Here are the embroidered eyes. Pretty cute, pretty cute. It's been. And yesterday I made one of his little buddies in blue. We need to make another one in blue. Spoilers. Also, pretty cute. Embroidered eyes again. Pretty nice. Looking out the window. So 2 out of 3 that we need to make. So that's our mission for today. That is our mission. That's just how I pack them in that little bundle. So for this little guys, just a reminder, this is not my pattern. Oh, that sounds so yummy. It's just a simple lemonade or lemonade with ginger, basil or something else. It's typical for where I live to have like spiced up lemonades, so delicious. I'm drinking coffee because I just had lunch and I'm trying to avoid. Ooh, that sounds really yummy. As I said, I'm trying to avoid the after lunch slump. And just as a reminder, this is not my pattern. This is Serendipity Designs by Amanda Ray. We need to make another blue. This is the yarn I'm using, Ukrail. Hypoallergenic. Yeah. Since I'm center pulling, it looks like yarn spaghetti, but what are we gonna do? This one we're starting from scratch. And we're gonna do blue horn. It's purple blue body. Blue body and blue lavender lemonade sounds actually pretty nice. Like, I find particularly that lavender, it's kind of sweet. So the part in the sweet part of it. Peach also sounds very yummy. Nice. Here the typical thing is either with ginger or with basil. Or just traditional. Ginger, basil, traditional. And if you're sick, you get a honey lemonade. Which I think is pretty good. Here are starting with the body. Doing purple, spikes, and horn. But starting with a blue body. I'm gonna pull you down. I didn't bring a hair clip with me today, so I'm gonna be doing this a lot. Because my hair is being annoying today. Oh, let's put the timer too. Let's not forget timers to stretch. Hehehe. One, two, three. One. Three. One. Excuse you. Three. We can do this. There. Mhm. Three. 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 Two. Three. One. One. Three. Oh, 8. It is a single crochet. Now slip stitch. There you go. And then that's it. Five, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Three. Oh, the body works up pretty quickly, in my opinion. Then, then again. Here comes the more trickier part of the body, and I need to focus. So, let's see. Oh. Oh. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do about that. I can repeat myself. The body works up pretty quickly, at least the first part. Then comes the fibro, and in comes the details. That's where I need to focus, and it gets a bit slower. But yeah. I mean, we're 20 minutes in. And we got most of the body. Two, three, four, five. Nothing really, I'm just rambling. I'm just rambling around. 2, 3, 4, 5. 9. Well, I'm not that young. Just rumble, scramble brain. So yeah. That's about it. I also like the word rumbling way more than yep. I don't know why. I just prefer it. Well, that's a deep cut. What can I say to that? I could almost double that age. Almost. So 1, 2, 3. Eight, 9. Yeah, that is. Is that an issue? That is an issue. Because they're minors. Like, when there are different stages of life, that is an issue. Because they're at different stages of life. Like, different stages of life. Different mindsets. Different mindsets. Because then I extrapolate and think about someone who's 40 and someone who's 60. They're at the same stage of life, almost. They could be. 40 and 60. That's 20 year difference. But that could work. 40 and 60. Depending on where they are at life. But the younger you get, the more the differences in life are. And just like playing babysitter, it's a bit creepy. Brain development and critical thinking and yeah, it's playing babysitter. What are we getting at? Why? Why is my question? Why that? Because we can't demonize all age gap romances. We need to demonize the specific ones that cause a problem and the why it causes a problem. And it's this stage of life thing. Some of it, since it's mostly an American thing, but it's outrageous. It's outrageous mostly how they protect and conceal the perpetrators, but not the victims. And how are they're working to re-traumatize victims. And there is a whole lot of baiting that feels careless to people that suffered from this. Yeah, but it's covered mostly there. That's what I mean, that it's mostly an American thing, that it's covered mostly there. So it's less like here we have issues too, but I don't know, world's gone sideways. And just the last one was that our president said science doesn't create enough jobs to be important. What research does is just create a pretty book that will end up gathering dust on a library. And that was I have no words. Gag, shocked, gobsmacked. Shook it. Yes. Yes, I did. On a live broadcast, just yes. So yeah, but this happened while our researchers were being contacted for the antivirus thing that was happening in Africa, because we have one of the best protocols for treating the virus, which is actually lethal because of the research we have done on the virus. You know, saving lives. But it's just gathering dust. And that's what we're doing right now, fighting for science. Yeah, I believe you and one of the countries around you have one. Yeah, yeah, and also astronomy. Astronomy is one of the biggest things that we have as a country, because we have clear skies and stuff, and we have so many like like sites of biodiversity, and just we have so much biodiversity, and we have glaciers and we have deserts. We also have, if not Alma, which is one of the most important observatories out here, and it doesn't create jobs. The research doesn't create jobs, which, granted, we have a job crisis, an unemployment crisis, but that doesn't mean that research that science that science doesn't need to science. Because we need to science in order to make progress as a society. So we're dealing with that right now. Okay, creating a, even if there's a small chance of creating a black hole, I wouldn't risk it. Because it's an entire planet we're risking, an entire like solar system, maybe. I don't know what CERN is. We can search. We can search. We have the power for it. Not that. Because this is in the near Ginebra. It is a thing. It didn't shut down permanently, as internet is telling me. The European thing. My source is Wikipedia, so take it with a grain of salt. I don't know. I actually don't know. Researching and almost seems to still be working. No, that's why I didn't know. It was in Puerto Rico. Anyways. Anyhows. We need to make a wing point. We need to get the hair out of here. It's quite interesting, like, and also important to keep informed about, you know, what's happening, but keeping in mind, like, to not go overboard and keeping your mental health, like, hey, this is depressing me too much, we're gonna take a break from the news and, for example, go to the gym and generate endorphins that will make me feel good about life. It's a delicate balance between information and other stuff. That's a hair. It is a massive task. It is not easy to dial it right. I'm saying this as a certified psychologist. So, yeah. It ain't easy. We have 9. Back to work. Chain 3. I can't even, like, for me as, like, Latin, I can't imagine the cultural shock that could be, like, being just going through what America is going through. What the States is. What's happening in the States is quite shocking. Frankly scary, and I can't imagine what I would be doing if I were there. Just trying to be present, I guess. As most as I can. I could. And it's like Old Testament shit. Like false gods, false idols, and stuff. The door is opening magically. What? The door is closing magically. My dad just arrived from work, so he came to check on me. That's what happened. Hair. Oh no. It's shocking. It's good God. Good God. Anyways. Chain 3. 2, 3. Slip stitch, then single crochet. Slip stitch, then single crochet. Single crochet 3. No, that's a lie. A gentleman and a scholar. Where are you? Single crochet, half double, half double. Is that how you say it? Double. Chain 3. There we go. One that I forgot to count. Double. I think so. Like, that's double the amount. Not dabbling into something. Double. Right? Double. 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 It's quicker. It's losing meaning fast in my brain because I'm just repeating it on a loop in my brain. So half, then 1, 2, 3, slip, single, three. Two. The voice to text, yeah. The voice to text, it's quite dumbfounding, if I can say so. Because Spanish, what you read is what you sound out. I feel like that's the case, like. But here we have written things that sound quite differently than what you see in the page. And it may vary from case to case. So it will keep you on your toes for certain. For sureties. But I also find it very elegant. Oh no. Like words just sometimes glide through your mouth or your tongue. The rules don't matter. One, three. And where was I? We're doing it again. Those were the first three. The. One, two, three, one, two. One, two, three, one, two. Okay, we have that. Now what? 5.5 bubble. 1, 3, 4, 5. I think so. I've never been to one, but I think I know what it is. It's like a tiny fair where vendors go with organic stuff and cute things. It's very Sunday morning activity. Like, yeah. That's what I picture in my brain. It's also like a lot of time grocery oriented because it's organic produce. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I picture in my mind when they say farmers market. Like people selling tomatoes on carts. Question: is it cheaper than the supermarket produce or not? Since it's organic and a very aesthetic activity. Not specifically, if are more expensive. That's yeah. Because here in Chile, at least, we have something that's called La Feria, or I guess the fair, literally translated, which is a place where you can get, where it's not a place per se, but let's call it a place for concept's sake, where you can get your fruits and veggies and produce for cheaper than the generally for cheaper than in the supermarket. But it's not a very aesthetic place. It's just one vendor next to the other, and it's very like crammed. There are no coffee shops. It's not a place you go, you shop, you leave. And people are shouting and the prices and stuff, and we're now need to stretch, so we're gonna stretch. Yeah, like an event. It's like Tuesdays, sometimes Fridays, and generally Tuesdays and Saturdays. In some places, it's Fridays. And yeah, people go install their place, their areas, I guess, and then sell the produce. But it's cheaper. But it's not like a going out situation. Like, let's go to the farmers market. No, we need groceries. We go here because it's cheaper. And it feels more like farm to table, farm to house. Like, instead of getting it from the farm to supermarket to house. So yeah, it takes place on a street. You close the street, and then the vendors one next to the other. That happens. The fair. I'm just dealing with it and trying not to stress about it. We know of it, and we support our friends who are biologists and who support causes, science, and try not to stress about it. Keep people informed. And again, try not to stress about it. Jesus. Jesus. We did all that. Now we need to make the tail. We're gone. As deeper as I can and coffee track. Damn. Damn. How the Well, it's all topsy turvy. So this is why we keep ourselves grounded. Topsy turvy. Topsy turvy. I had forgotten about that song of The Hunchback of Notre Dame. everything feels so extreme. It's so good. It's a banger. I saw the musical a couple years ago. It was put out by how do you say municipalidad? By a neighborhood community thing. You have mayors. The mayor of something. I think that's the equivalent, but the mayor of B. No, you have neighborhoods, I guess, but they have. I don't know what the equivalent of municipalidad is. I don't know it. I'm trying to figure out what the equivalent of this entity is, but it's like I don't know it. It's like neighborhood. But what rules the neighborhood? What rules the neighborhood? That is my question. You have a city, you divide it by sections. Those sections are neighborhoods ish. What organizes those sections? Kind of like a community center, but it's by. We have, I don't know. I don't know how to say it. How to explain it. Because we have Santiago, right? Santiago is divided in municipios o municipalidades. And those are in charge of a bunch of things, including health, culture, safety, all that good stuff that goes to the people. It's the same for like every ish city. You just like make it smaller. We have regions, then we have cities, then we have this tinier cell. The thing is, it was put, but what could be a community center? I guess we're gonna like they're sort of separate because each of these like tiny cells has kind of like a director, mayor-ish. Then those answer to the governor, I think. Alcalde, gobernador, yes. I'm not a politician because sociologists, boroughs. That's a word I was looking for. Boroughs. We have, but it's countrywide. Boroughs in every region, in every city. There's boroughs, and that borough has like a major, and that major responds to the governor. Every borough has like a community, many community centers and activities that they do. It's how it works here. It's majors, there's the governor, they organize with the ministers. There's so many scales here of like types of power. I don't know how to say diputado. There's the two that go to like the Senate. Senators and the others. Diputados. Concejales. There's the governor and these major guys. Ministers are not elected by us. All the others are. The ministers are elected by the president, and they're like the cabinet of the president. So there's so many forms, so many people, so many types of politicians. So it can get a bit overwhelming. We need to make the tail. Focus. I say we replace them all with, I don't know what that is. Blocks over blockchain? I declare myself ignorant on cryptocurrency. Absolutely ignorant. But here we don't vote like you do in the US. Like, my vote represents my opinion and that's it. Like, if I vote for Albert Einstein, one vote goes for Albert Einstein and you just put one vote there. I don't quite understand yet how you vote. Like, you vote for representatives, then that they vote. It's kind of vicariously voting. I'm not getting it. Not getting it. But I know I need to make a double crochet. Then chain 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's politics are complicated. And I don't understand why you don't have like direct votes. But I do declare that I know everything and why your system. I think they win with that. Then again, we need to count 10 chains. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Without twisting, we mark the 10. Did I mark it right? I don't know. The door is magically opening again. What? No, thank you. Thank you. That was offering me Oreos. That was all about. Here. There. Now we marked it, right? It's my dad. It's my father. Father. Who's making the Oreos. And now we need to make 3. 1, 2, 3. Slip, single, and mark. 1, 2, 3. I'm being reminded that I have therapy later. Lighten it up. Ah! We lost it. We lost it. Alert. Alert. Let's not panic. Let's not panic. One, 2, 3. 1 and single. Let's go. One, 2, 3. Slip. Then single. Then in all of these that we have marked, we make the try point and we unmark it. We unmark it. We untwist the chain. We slip stitch, not single. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Use you single. In the face of concentration. I hope so. I truly hope that I'll be streaming regularly. That is my objective. Will I be able to keep it up? Who knows? I will try my best. That is all I can promise. But yeah, because I like it. So here's to hoping. Jesus. Nice. And are you planning to stream like on the inside of your truck? Yes, 100%. You need to be a content creator to have a small business. For so many reasons. That sounds really cool. I say that so much. Sounds so really cool. But yeah, you definitely need to be a content creator these days if you plan to own a small business. You want to prove that you're real and not AI, to prove that you're not drop shipping, to prove that your work conditions are ethical, like to stay alive, to promote yourself. It's a whole new industry, a whole new way of doing things. Then we do how. Projecting shift 5. Other side. That is why it wasn't working. Jesus Christ. Okay. Here. Let go. This has been harder than I thought. half double. Did I skip one? I think I skipped one. Half double, single 5, 3, 4, 5, 5. Return it in reverse. Two, 3, 1, 2. Three. Okay. Okay. One, two, 3. Single. Half double. Single. 9. One, 5, 6, 7. One more. One. 9. 9. And we've done it. I do a bunch of things. I sell my crochet things, such as these tiny dragons. I also am a psychologist specialized in organizational behavior, so I do the interviews for I work freelance as doing interviews for companies that request them. Mostly that. That's what I do for work. Interview people to see if they're fit for the position they're interviewing for, and sell crochet. Two very different things. That's what I do. On a rubric. based on certain we're gonna call them, I'm gonna translate it. Based on certain skills that were previously discussed with who's gonna be their boss. Qualifications. But yeah, I take my job very seriously because it's one of the things that's trying to be replaced by AI. And automated tests. Because judging people can be very subjective, but there's also like providing the skills and the fit of someone into a team, the way they communicate, how they can explain themselves or not, how teachable they are, maybe key components to what may qualify them to be fit for a job or not. It's fun. It's still scary. It's still scary. I got it. I got that it was AI. But yeah. Kind of like machines haven't gotten yet to make crochet quite yet. Knitting? Sure. Crochet? Not quite. And we have a body. There's so many scary words, but we still persist. The horrors persist, but so do I. And so we cut the yarn. We cut the yarn, thank you. Cut the yarn. And then we hide the tails that need to be hidden. And we have a full body. We hide the tails, we hide the tails, we hide the tails. We hide the tails. We hide the tails, we hide the tails. always have that song in my mind on and off. The funny thing is that we never actually sang at choir. Never. Once we were just curious about it, teachers showed us a sample of it, and it stuck in my brain forever. Forever. I don't even know how the song is called anymore. One tail. Hidden. We still have so much to go. So much to go. You can do this. There we go. Ta-da! Am I being the beauty influencer I've always dreamed about? No. We're catastrophically failing, but we're trying our best, and that's what matters. We need to fix up the tail a bit. Thank you! Thank you, Matsu. Now, we need to go onto the head. Hey, thank you for the follow. It's a dragon. It's like a finger puppet that doubles as like a security blanket for babies. It's mostly to entertain babies, I feel like. It's a toy. is what we're making. Boys. Yes. Keeping the business running. That's so cool. I want to try to, with my sewing machine, I want to try to join like granny squares instead of like mattress stitching them or like single crochet joining them. I feel like that would, if that works, would make my life so much easier. But I also want to learn how to line bags. Like, I made this granny Roku bag, like crushed bag. Wait. Oh. My back crushed. I made this granny Roku bag. And I feel like it would work so much better if it was timed. And I'm working like my on the go project. It's another granny Roku bag, but it's on macrame. So it's much thinner. And I feel like this one actually needs the lining because it's a much finer yarn, less sturdy. So yeah. Oh no. Those are the projects I want to do with the sewing machine. I was checking that the candle was still burning. It is. We have 7 minutes still stretching. And now I need it. Because last time we skipped it. Because we hadn't done much at all. Anyways. Wait. This is pulling on me. What does your mother use the sewing machine? And for what? If yes. Don't feel pressure to answer. Lurking is okay too. I have so little yarn left of the skein, just the spaghetti. But I think I can make the finger pocket. Changes of hook. Let's see. Right. We can make this. Do I believe in myself? No. So I have 5 minutes to do this part, and it always takes me forever. In fact, we're starting over already. Two, three, 4, 5. Flip. We can do this. We have 1. We have 2. We have 3. Now we need an increase. We did the thing. Fun times indeed. Fun times indeed. It's 3:30 here, so an hour more. I need to leave in 3, but I need to prep before leaving, so we'll probably finish before the 3 hours are up. I don't know how much more we'll get done, but we'll try to get as much done as we can. In a minute, we're not getting this done in a minute. One. 2. 3. Maybe we are. We did the hard part. One. 2, 3. Yikes. 4. Increase. 5. 3. We're gonna stretch because we forgot to do the increase in the other side. So that means we frog, sadly. So let's not lose a start in the beginning. Increase 1, 2. Can we save this? I think we can. Think we'll check later. We'll resume and we'll stretch. I do. That's why it's 10 minutes of stretching. But I start with the sitting one, the sitting down ones. I even stretch my legs, so I stretch all over because I've been sitting way too much. Now we stand up. You move the chair out of the way, out of the way. We stand up. We stand up. And Other side. Eight times. Let's go. was a good stretch. Now we're overexposed because it's cloudy. Stretched. We stretched. Now we're back onto the finger pocket. La la la. Cheers. It's so cold. So cold, might as well be iced. The cushion in my chair moved. So, in this saga, we were trying to correct our mistakes and thinking we had achieved that. So now we need to single crochet 4 and increase twice. That sequence twice. So let's see. Four. Increase. Adjust it. That's the increase. 1, 2, 3, 4. We saved it. We saved the day. Increase. We don't need to do the hard part again until we start the head. That's not enough to make the head. We're meditating. Because knots in this type of yarn are very noticeable. But also, that's a lot of scrap. Because I'm basically done with this. With the finger pocket. I just need to do 2 rows of single crochet. And that's it. That's a lot of scrap. What to do? I'm just gonna start the head with this and hope for the best. Hope for the best. La, 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 la. This is a lot of spaghetti. So we flip it over when we start hiding. Thank you. But that's what keeps the business going, the customers. Almost done. I mean, depends on what you like. I am keen to believe that there's people who thrive in client interaction. On my side, I'm almost done with the finger pocket. Ready. Oops. Getting ready to start with the head. Finger picket. Okay. Done. That goes on the inside, so it doesn't matter. This is that letter. Sure, let's start with it. So we finish a skein. We curl happy stuff. They are speech to text. I mean, I could also the customer. So I got it. Still. I'm still in the customer part of your universe. Let's see. I sense my father coming. Would he stop by? I don't know. Yet again, we have the... I probably would. Not gonna lie, I probably would like it. We have yet another hard part. The hard thing is, I can't actually see quite well where I need to put the hook. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna make sure. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah. We turn over and we have... See, I need to do this in the back bump, which is virtually invisible in this type of yarn. That is the back side. Where are the back bumps? Invisible. Impossible to see. What is my hook doing? That is front, so this is back. 4 and an increase. So from the back. Asterisk. One, 2, 3, 4. Where is this one? I can't see it. I can't see it. It's all asterisks for me. I believe you can't send links, and I don't know how to make that actually work. One. Is that the back? Yes. Come on. Yeah. Safety first. 2. Three. 4 and an increase, which is where? I think that's an increase. 1, then that means I skipped too many. Wait, we did this wrong then. We skipped 1, and probably at the beginning. One, 2. We need to start over. We need to start over because we can't see. And that means we messed it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Flip it over. I'm just gonna go with it. 1. Why is it closed? I need it open. Two. Full concentration. 2. 3. 4. And that's the other. Increase. Let's not forget to do the increase. We're breathing again. We take a deep breath and then we continue. We need to do 4 and an increase. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, come on, come on. Can you video? 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 2. Come on. Come on, come, turn the radio on to the day you don't feel. Increase. Come on. Come on. There. Increase. We did the increase. We made it. We made it. Then take your shit, 3 puff. One, 2, 3. 3. 3, 1, 2, 3, close, single, 7, those. Yes, it's true. She teaches English. That's what she does. Dora teaches English to kids. I mean, in any way, shape, or form, she's an English. She's a language teacher. Hello. She in Chillin too. She runs around. Hello. Swiper's name, it's so creative. In Spanish, it's fox. The Spanish word for fox. Zorro. That's it. Zorro. Como el zorro. Zorro. Fox. Don't take it. That would be the literal translation to what? Swiper, don't swipe. Swiper? Yeah. I don't know. Or Dora teaching that she's a language teacher, that she's a polyglot. That she's an icon. That I don't know. Why? Where's the lie? She's a language teacher. She's teaching languages all over the world. Wait me for a second. I need one more. Wait. And then I need to count to 7. Boots? Working together on what? I want to know this conspiracy. I finished counting. Talking about Dora. I finished counting, so now I can pay attention. This conspiracy is intriguing. Boots is called botas, which is the Spanish word for boots. So what are they working together on? Teaching kids different languages. She never says where she's actually from. Does she? Key point there. She never says where she's actually from. She just teaches you how to say stuff in one language or the other. And if she's, I don't think that lore changes. I think that if they say where she's from, it stays the same. But she can just speak multiple languages. That's why she forgets the language what language she's speaking. That is so sad. That is so sad. But my theory of her being a language teacher still can stand. So sad. Do not let your kid learn that theory until it's time. Because in the end, Blue's Clues. Kind of the same. Where's the clue? Swiper does swipe. Swiper actually swipes things. What is up? He picks up things she has on her backpack. or that she's about to pick. I don't know, I don't think Swiper is the hero here. Making this kind of dragon. The finger puppet dragon for babies. Toy. Thank you. Come on, Tuto. That also is a finger puppet. And right now we're making the head. And we're gonna lose yarn chicken. This one's gonna have purple horns and spikes. Though, it's gonna be combined with this color. Which also goes. But yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I also think that they work well together. We're absolutely losing yarn chicken. There is no way we can finish the entire head. We can finish the entire head with this string. So, next page. I need to count yet again. 1, 14. 14. I'm gonna touch the yarn now. And I'll probably end the stream in half an hour-ish. To sell its commission. It's a commission, actually. Someone already ordered them. And that's why I'm making them. We got the yarn guts out. Let's try and make this seamless knot. Invisible knot. Invisible knot. Sometimes this does not work with this yarn, so we'll see. Okay, it's just gonna look a bit bumpy. All right, that's decent. That's decent. And crochet 3. Increase. And this. Snip. Then single crochet. That's a lie. That's an increase. Tres. Tres. Increase. 3. Increase 6. Snout on the way. Increase. Six. To make sure I have 20 stitches and see around 4 times. Wait. By the end of this timer, I'm gonna end the stream. Dun dun. I mean, I've been live almost 3 hours, so it's about time. Dream. 4. Are we gonna leave at the same spot that we left off last time? Possibly, probably. Making the horns. Next page. Visual. Decrease. Visual. 2. 4. 'We did it wrong. What do we have there? Is an invisible. Locking. We will reset, refocus, recenter. Retwirl. Four. I always get confused on that sequence. It's a bit overwhelming. Three. One and three. That was four. This one. Two. Three. One. Two. Three. Four. Three. Stuffing. Got to stuff. It's time to stuff. Stuff it. Hello to you too. How are you doing? I'm gonna just put it out now. I'll be finishing in about 10 minutes. Just so you know. But for now, we'll go on to stuffing. This little head dragon head. It's going good. It's going good. We've done most of the dragon. And we've had a pretty chill day. Streamed for almost 3 hours. How about you? How's your day been? The hardest part is the material I chose to work with, which is this velvet yarn, which the pattern allows for. It's not my pattern, it's by Serendipity Designs by Amanda Ray. Thank you for the follow. But it's mostly hard to see. So that's what we're dealing with. So yeah. It's kind of a finger puppet baby toy thing here. It's like that. Pretty cute. So right now we're making this part. So yeah. The velvet yarn is hypoallergenic and like okay for babies to have. So it's a really fun toy for babies. It's like, imagine baby. It's pretty stimulating for them. And also to cuddle with. Pretty nice. So yeah, that's what we're making. About what? Jealous about what? This is how far we're. It's pretty cute. I have it in another color too, which is pretty awesome. I like this variegated yarn very much. So also velvet yarn. Also embroidered eyes. So yeah. Let's put them there for now. And keep doing this, which is adding the finger pocket. Adding the finger pocket. Thank you. Adding. Finger pocket. It's okay, you don't have to talk. It's not a necessity. I also am very focused on Minecraft at the moment, since I'll be finishing soon. Because I need to leave. I need to leave my house. So I have an appointment. I need to go to the outside world. but we will finish the head. It's okay if anything pops up. Just don't fault me if I take a while to answer. Because I'm zeroed in. Things one has to do. To keep healthy and checked. What a hassle. Who? That it's actually what I have also. Therapy. So we're in sync. But you know, things we have to do to keep stable in this day and age. So we have base. We have a face. A head at least. It takes so much more shape when the horns are added. Well, and also the eyes, but who's counting? Who is counting? Head done. Official. We have left. What we have left? Fire the horns, embroider the eyes, and then put it all together. I find that it helps. I am a psychologist, so it's very grounding. I've been crocheting for a while, so I can judge. It says easy to intermediate skill level. And I feel like if you make it out of cotton with material that's easier to see, it would be way easier. It's just velvet yarn, it's a very hard material. Because this is mostly a granny square with an edge. Well, that I can't put my 2 cents on that account. I don't know. It has taken me 3 hours to get to this point. So I'm gonna put this yarn away. And I think that this is where I'm gonna leave off. We've been here 3 hours, 10 minutes. I'm a pretty good stopping point. Because again, I just have to make the horns, the face, and put it all together. So it was good. I had fun. I hope you had fun too. Thank you, Motsu, for the follow. Thank you, Lucky Fen, for the follow. And I hope I'll see you next week. Probably. Hopefully. So, yeah. Have a good rest of the day. Bye.